What are the main functions of proteins? Proteins have a wide variety of functions in the body, including structural support and movements such as in muscle and tendons, enzymatic reactions such as in digestive enzymes and metabolic enzymes, communications and signaling such as in hormones and neurotransmitters. What are amino acids? Amino acids are building blocks of proteins. They are organic compounds made up of a basic amino group, a carboxyl group, and a side chain R group, which varies between different amino acids. What are zwitterions? Zwitterions is a type of molecule that carries both a positive and a negative charge at the same time. This results from a presence of both a basic and acidic functional group within the same molecule. What determines the characteristics of amino acids? The characteristics of amino acids are determined by their side chains, also known as R groups. The side chains can be nonpolar, polar, or charged. The chemical properties of each R groups determine the properties of amino acids as a whole, including the solubility, charge, and ability to form hydrogen bonds. What are uncommon amino acids? There are many uncommon or non-proteinogenic amino acids. They are not typically found in protein. Some examples of uncommon amino acids include selenocysteine, pyrrolysine, 2-aminobutyrate, arginine, and D-amino acids. How do amino acids combine to form protein? Amino acids combine to form proteins through a process called peptide bond formation. This occurs when the carboxyl group of one amino acid reacts with the amino group of another amino acid, releasing a molecule of water and forming a covalent bond between the two amino acids. What are the properties of protein? Proteins are macromolecules made up of long chains of amino acids. They are several properties including structure, function, biocatalyst, transport, hormones, defense, tissue repair, and denaturations. What is the primary structure of a protein? The primary structure of a protein refers to a linear sequence of amino acids that make up the protein. This sequence is determined by the genetic code and is unique for each proteins. What is the secondary structure of a protein? The secondary structure of a protein refers to the local regular repeating patterns that the amino acid chain forms as a result of hydrogen bonding between the backbone atom of a protein. The two most common secondary structures are the alpha helix and the beta sheet. How does the presence of transmission metals affect the structure of protein? Transmission metals can affect the structure of proteins in a number of ways. They can act as cofactor, which can essential for the activity of many enzymes. Transition metals can also bind to specific sites on proteins and influence their structure and function. What is the tertiary structure of a protein? The tertiary structure of a protein refers to the overall three-dimensional shape of a protein, which is determined by the interactions between the different regions of a protein. The tertiary structure is the result of interactions between the side chains of amino acid, such as hydrogen bond, electrostatic interaction, hydrophobic interactions, and disulfide bonds. What is the quaternary structure of a protein? The quaternary structure of a protein refers to the arrangements of interaction of multiple polypeptide chains that make up the protein. Some proteins are made up of a single polypeptide chains, referred to as monomers, while others are composed of multiple chains referred to as oligomers or multimers. Lastly, how can proteins denature? Proteins can be denatured or lose their native conformation as a result of various environmental factors. Some common ways that proteins can be denatured include temperature, pH, agitation, chemicals, presence of denaturants.
This is a